Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Gul Knowledge Hub. Today we are going to discuss a very amazing topic and very crucial topic. Every English learner is facing this difficulty, so I have decided to talk about this topic. Now, what's the topic? The topic name is how to talk about on any topic which you are having in a meeting, in a conversation, or in a video call, or in an interview. What should be your plan? So I am going to discuss your daily plan which you are going to follow for 30 days, because these 30 days will boost up your confidence level. We will discuss the what, why, and how trick. Afterward, I will discuss some universal angles to deal this problem. So this video is going to be very helpful for every English learner, because sometimes we understand English but we cannot speak. Why? The major problem is that we have this shortage of words, sometimes shortage of ideas. So how to have ideas at your hand when you are not in the position to discuss anymore? So the very first trick, the very foremost and the very important trick is what, why, and how trick. This is the gist of each and every topic, gist of each and every conversation. And if you master this skill, if you master this trick, and if you have just rehearsal of this trick for 30 days, you will have visible change. Now I will tell you how you can have this practice on your daily basis for 30 days and how will you practice. For example, let's discuss discipline. Now, first of all comes what? First of all, you have to elaborate the topic. For example, what is discipline? Why discipline is important? You have to discuss that. What is discipline? Discipline means self-control. So this is the elaboration, this is the you can say the satisfactory meaning of the topic. First of all, you have to elaborate, you have to discuss, you have to just give the meaning of the topic, that what is meant by that topic. For example, discipline means self-control. Now the next point arrives, why. It means why discipline is important. You have to discuss in this why, the advantages, the disadvantages, the reasons of your topic. For example, we will discuss the benefit of discipline. For example, discipline leads to success in life. The persons who maintain discipline in their life, they lead a successful, a happy, contented life. So these are some of the advantages. You can also discuss some of the disadvantages. So why surrounds, why encircles advantages plus disadvantages, reasons, each and everything. Now how means how you can improve. In this point, you can discuss improve, how you can utilize, how you can use, or how you can improve. You have to give the strategy. You have to give a lesson plan. You have to give a plan, strategy, how you can implement, how you can improve, how you can use. For example, discipline, how you can use or how you can improve your self-discipline. The answer is by maintaining discipline, by maintaining or managing your time and staying focused. Two things, by managing your time and by staying focused. So these are 2 points which will improve your self-discipline, and if you improve your self-discipline, the results are that you will live a happy, contented and successful life. So this is the most important formula of what, why and how. In what you will discuss the meaning, the elaboration, you will discuss in detail what is meant by your topic, what is the meaning of your topic. And in why, you will discuss its importance, its advantages, disadvantages, reasons, each and everything which comes to your mind. Next, how means how you will improve, how you will use, how you will utilize that point in your life. Got it? Now the second point is very important, and sometimes you are searching for the words are not coming into your mind, so use simple filler words. For example, in my opinion, in my opinion, to conclude, and in general perspective, in general point of view, in societal point of view. So these are some of the filler words used emphatically because they borrow time for you to just strengthen your thoughts, to gather and organize your thought, and your brain will be ready to give your thoughts to your mouth to speak. Next, the most important third step is universal angles. Now, what are these universal angles? And I will give you an example to discuss these universal angles. Now, universal angles means that if you are discussing some point, if you are discussing some topic, is it relevant to your daily life? You have to give your personal point of view, real example for your life, from your life. For example, discipline. Ever since I have implemented discipline in my life, I saw positive, fruitful changes in my personal and practical career. So I have given my personal point of view, real example. Next, you can quote the examples of students. First, personal point of view, your real life examples, then from the student's point of view. For example, the students who maintain discipline in their studies, they get flying or high marks as compared to the students who are not ready to maintain discipline in their life. So you are discussing with societal point of view. Third, society, overall, general, the nations who are observing discipline, they are going ahead as compared to the nations who are not observing discipline in their lives. So you are discussing from universal angles. Universal angles means from your personal point of view, from your personal examples, real life examples, and number two thing is from society, from students, and from general perspective. In this way you will conclude your message. For example, if the topic is mobile. Now, what is mobile? Mobile phones are electronic modern devices which are used to connect different societies, different people. Why these are important? Why mobile phone is important? Next thing is utility, its benefit, its advantage, its disadvantage. So next, mobile phones are very important and indispensable part of modern life. Why these are important? Because students utilize it for the research. People use it for having connection with the far off relatives living in the far off lands. Next, how mobile phones are detrimental, how you should utilize. They are very helpful if you are using them wisely, and they are harmful, detrimental if you are not using them wisely. So these are some of the point of views. Keep these in your mind in order to discuss any point logically, realistically, and the other person will be impressed because he knows that you are going through a proper chain from discussing, from elaboration to the advantages, disadvantages, pros and cons, benefits, reasons to how you can use them. And in order, and the most important line is end your conversation, end your topic by discussing in conclusion, to conclude my point of view. So these are some of the points. Remember, utilize for 30 days. How you will utilize? Pick a topic every day. Pick a topic every day, and there are so many topics on Google. Pick a topic every day. Just discuss it. Just read it in the Google, and you will have lot of paragraphs. Just read it. After reading it, apply this what, why, and how formula, and from universal angles, and use some filler words, and you will see that after 30 days you will be able to speak on 30 topics. Not a big deal. 30 topics with unique style, and you will feel confidence. And if you feel confidence, stay happy, stay learning, and keep subscribing, keep sharing this content with all others who are searching for the ideas to convey, but they are run short of the words. So stay happy, happy learning.